This is Bank Holiday Monday here in London, UK. My name is Shawn Cohen, in case you didn't know, and I am the hostess with the mostest for Cafe Esoterica Radio. There's our logo. We can be found on Blog Talk Radio. We're getting on Stitcher soon and iTunes as well, and a couple other things across the board, which is fantastic news. I have wonderful guests of the mind, body, spirit genres, all metaphysical, spiritually awakened guests. I like to say the best on web radio because I hand choose them. I've been a metaphysician, a psychic medium, a spiritual teacher, an astrologer, a past life regressionist for over 34 years professionally, and it is my joy to bring you these wonderful, wonderful guests. This week coming up, Thursday, the 30th of August, at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. UK time, 2 to 4 on the East Coast of America, and 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the West Coast of America. And all points in between, we have the wonderful Rebeca Eigen. Rebeca wrote a book all about the seventh house in astrology and the shadow of our inner psyche. So if you have issues with relationships, if you find boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, whatever, lovers, difficult, this is the show for you. Please tune in. There's Rebecca's book, and she does workshops. She has many workshops in this. She's an astrologer, a speaker, and an author. And it's my pleasure and joy to bring her to you this Thursday. So please tune in. I also am offering for my students, I have I teach metaphysics 1 and 2. I teach astrology 1 and 2. That means beginners, advanced. Over the internet, and I have been doing that many years before the internet was even invented. So if you're interested in learning something esoteric with me, please get in touch. You can contact me at the show's email, which is Cafe Esoterica. That's 2 E's in there, cafeesoterica@gmail.com. The other thing is right now I'm offering in September, coming up, September 18th, 7 to 9 UK, 2 to 4, same times, 2 to 4 on the East Coast, 11 to 1 on the West Coast, and all points in between. Wherever you are in the world, you can take my next tarot course, which is a 9-week course. Here we go. Here's the book that I wrote. It's called The Tarot Workbook. You can buy this on blurb.co.uk or blurb.com. You can also get it off my website, which is, all the W's, tarotbyshawncohen.weebly.com. And there's a link under more. Scroll down and it'll say my books, and you can find it there. I've also written books on metaphysics. That's the Meta 1 book. Here's just been published, Meta 2. The forward to the Meta 2 is by James Lynn Page, a fantastic astrologer and friend of mine. The forward to Meta 1 is by the well-known and beloved astrologer of the UK, Justin Toper. And so beautiful forward that he wrote for me there. And this is my baby. I mean, I wrote them all, but there's no forward in this one. But it doesn't matter. It's still great. It's got everything you want in it to learn the tarot. Everything. Okay? All the pictures, all the different cards, right side up, upside down. You'll learn all the meanings, all 78 cards. You'll learn the astrology, the numerology, the symbology. There is an anology you won't learn. Because that's my specialty. I know all these things. And so we have this class coming up September 18th on Zoom Media. Anyone in the world can join this, because we'll have a Facebook group. I already have one, so you'll be added to that group. And it's for all my students in tarot, and you can watch the video at your leisure. So you don't even have to be present for the class. Isn't that nice? But I'm here. I'm on Facebook. You can contact me on my Facebook page, Shawn Margaret Cohen, and you can find me on all also, just by Google my name, Shawn Cohen, ShawnCohen, right? And it would be my joy to offer you a reading if you're interested in getting a tarot reading, if you're interested in getting an astrology reading done, an astrology chart. I can do those on Zoom, on Skype, also on Facebook chat. Sometimes we do them. Whatever we can work out. PayPal to pay, it's easy. Even if you don't have a PayPal account, I send you a link and you just pay it. You use your card, your credit card, your debit card. It's all very safe. And you get a recording. So if you want to book a reading with me, easy peasy. If you've seen this video and you've come this far and listened this far, I'll give you 20% off. Just say Shawn's video. I saw Shawn's video, and you get 20% off the price. Everything is listed on my website, www.tarotbyshawncohen.weebly.com. And if you want to join the tarot workshop, 9-week class, every Tuesday night, 7 to 9 UK time, and all points in between. Just find your time zone and dive in, 2 to 4 in the East Coast in the USA. My students come from all over the world, so, I can't quote all the different time zones, but if you speak English well enough, then you're welcome. And the cost, 250 English pounds, 325, that's the rough, translation, because they have to work out, the rate of exchange, but basically 325. You can pay it off at £20 a week. You can pay it off at £30 a week, whatever, or $30 or $20 or whatever you can do. I do require $50 up front, or 50 pounds up front, and $60. Even though I'm American, I've lived in the UK a long time, so I get my dollars and my pounds sorted. Okay, but anyway, it's available for you. You need the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, which you can get online at Amazon. The deck itself is by, it's got the Magician on the cover, or the Fool, you'll see. And it's all on my website. Just have a look. That's the tarot. This isn't expensive. And you can get this Kindled, iPad. You can get it in e-format. You can get it on the soft cover, which you see I have here. And you can also get it on the hardcover. And that's true of any of my books. And you don't have to do the class to learn from the book. The book is available. It's fantastic. But I would recommend learning, because it's a proper thing to learn, and it's not something to play with, so to speak. So I hope you'll join me, and I'm going to leave you with another one of my poems. Yes, I am. I'm collaborating all my poetry right now over the last, got to be 40 years, right? And these are just some I've taken off my Facebook page from 2010, but I have many, many, many notebooks. And I'm working on putting these together for a book. The book will be called Geraniums, poetry by visionary Shawn Cohen. And here's my latest, well, it's not my latest, 2010. Here we go. This is called Visionaries. Looks like this. Visionaries work in silence. They see what others cannot. Not because they have a special power or are crazy in fantasy or deluded, but because they have opened their hearts. Do you see what I see? Is your mind open to these realms? What would happen, do you think, if you did? And what would you do with your gift? I see into your heart. I see into your soul. It has always been that way. I do not judge, nor do I complain that you see me in your way. But ultimately, we are all the same, cut from the same cloth, so they say. When my visions are strong and I share them with you, life begins to feel better, have meaning and purpose. who then can say that this is not right or real or true? All I ask of you is to listen and feel with your heart what I say. And if you do, you will find that in spite of what you thought, in the chatter of your mind, cognizant or not, you will heal. The end. Thank you. Here's a little picture there that goes with it. So it's my pleasure to open those doors of perception for you. That's what I've been doing, as I said, since the sort of end of the 70s, really. And I'd like to just open that door for you. If there's something you want to know, if there's something that you're not sure about in your life, if you feel that you're a bit lost, or you're in a relationship that's giving you a lot of trouble, definitely tune into the show, because Rebeca is the queen of the 7th house, man. She will tell us all about what's happening with our shadow side. Only the shadow knows. And here we go. And that's Cafe Esoterica, as I said. So I've bombarded you with quite a few things today. I hope you can handle it. I'm sure you can. And I will be live broadcasting the show every Thursday on YouTube. So this is a little promo for it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the poetry. Come and see me for a reading. Come and see me for an astrology chart. Book in for a tarot, 9-week tarot course. My tarot students love it. They become professional from it. I only teach the best because I only do the best. And with that, I'll say namaste. And thank you for watching. Subscribe, share. Why not? Send me an email. cafeesoterica@gmail.com.